What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Subriel Matias versus Shohjahon Ergashev, and this was a 12-rounder for the IBF Super Lightweight World Championship, and this fight was Saturday, November 25th from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this fight was broadcasted on Showtime pay-per-view, and in this fight, Subriel Matias maintained status as the IBF World Super Lightweight Champion as he put on an excellent performance, a very impressive performance, battering and stopping and getting yet another corner stoppage actually over Shohjahon Ergashev inside or after 5 rounds. The fight was halted. This is just yet another corner stoppage victory for Subriel Matias. He looked excellent in this fight, might I say, and he maintained his status as champion. Leading up to the stoppage, I had this one 48-47 in favor of Matias. Let me just break this one down real quick. The first round, and in the second round as well. In the first round, really, it was a very good round for Ergashev. He tried to keep up a high pace, did very well in the first round. In the second round, round one, landed some massive shots on Matias, sort of wobbled him a bit in that first round, got him stunned in the first minute. It was a very good round for Ergashev. Then in round number two, it was a fun round as well, but Ergashev just had the better work, was landing the harder shots. But then from there on out, after those first 2 rounds, Ergashev put out a high amount of shots, threw a lot, was also eating some shots, but was primarily landing some very good shots on Matias, but I guess he punched himself out a bit because at the start of that third round and on, Matias started to have his own success, was able to keep up with the work, and started to break down Ergashev a bit. And in round 3, Matias was landing some huge power shots. In the fourth, he was unleashing big power on Ergashev. Ergashev wasn't throwing much back. And in round 5, it was a dominating performance there from Matias, just battering Ergashev. And then in between the rounds, they halted the fight and waved it off. So it was a very good win here for for Subriel Matias, going 20-1 with 20 knockouts. Ergashev drops to 23-1 now. What is next now? This is the question. What is next for Subriel Matias now? 20-1 with 20 KOs. Defended his IBF world title here at 140. I mean, a lot of stuff is going on. Devin Haney's going to be fighting Regis Prograis for the WBC belt. The WBA champ is currently Rolly Romero, and the WBO champion is Teofimo Lopez. So, I mean, just a very wide open weight class right now, and I don't necessarily think that Matias is going to be unifying in his next fight unless it's against Rolly Romero, and that goes into what's next. For Matias, we could either see him face someone who's highly ranked by the IBF, or we could see him face maybe Gary Antoine Russell, maybe even Rolly Romero, if something doesn't get made. But most likely, we'll see Rolly Romero take on someone else, maybe, but that still could be an opportunity since Romero fights under PBC as well. But for Matias, it's big things I think could be next for him. But as for Ergashev, losing here for the first time in his career, this is a tough loss considering he's had such a dominant career thus far. He's looked very good, but, I mean, Matias was just too much for him. So I think that for him, he's going to bounce back, get some wins over some unknown opponents, maybe get up to like 25, 26 victories before maybe coming back against someone who's pretty highly ranked at 140. So overall, Subriel Matias breaks down and stops Shohjahon Ergashev at the end of the 5th round, going into the 6th round, getting that corner stoppage victory. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.